It's designed in the way that the coffee is made and presented to them. It's in the interiors of the stores. It's in the way that people dress. Rome is very much a living, breathing city. It represents one of the most continuously evolving urban environment in Western civilization. And it faces many of the same challenges and has many of the same opportunities that we would find in large cities throughout the world. And so it allows students to experience firsthand the tangible evidence of the history of Western architecture.
If you're on your way to work and you're seeing these historic buildings, seeing that on a daily basis really changes your perspective living there. I mean, it has for me. As architects, that's the biggest thing for us, is being able to see this space, experience this space, which you can't do through paper.
Being in Italy, I was more creative in every aspect. I wanted to sketch and draw and paint. How can you not when you're looking at these types of structures, this art, these sculptures? Everything is so inspiring. We study history. It's drilled and drilled in us, and we sit in a dark room with a slideshow of these grandiose, magnificent buildings. But it's another thing to go to that building. In our history class, we were taken around to different sites to visit, to discuss the actual structures that we would be taking tests and writing papers on. That was a nice first for me.
We had a project to design a contemporary take on a Roman bath. It was really interesting because the site was up against the ancient Aurelian Wall that was the borders for the city of Rome. Being able to go and visit that site in person and to have the unique challenge of trying to build next to something so ancient and still respect the history of that site, and how do you touch the wall without disrespecting it. Going to Rome as a student and looking at classical architecture, it's important to preserve the past and really being interested in bringing that back home and finding ways to preserve the past we have while also being able to modernize.
You learn things that you aren't expecting to learn. You just learn a new lifestyle, a new environment.
It's just different than sort of the fast-paced life we live here.
By the end of their 4 months in Rome, they are savvy, they are experienced, they are sort of transformed in ways that are surprising and wonderful.
I would really love to be able to work on an international level now and to be able to work with people from other cultures.
Being in a place where even the most common person on a street values art and architecture, it's ingrained in everyone to be able to speak in a design manner. Being immersed in a culture based on art, history, and design, which are the principles of what we learn, there's no experience that you could have here that can compare to it.